So, a couple of weeks ago, nilianza a series called Mini Easter, which is a series about uh, loving ourselves in an unconditional way, in small ways that may go unnoticed. So, I immediately knew that I was going to do an episode or two talking about sexual experiences, especially when it comes to how we love ourselves through this uh, experience. What am I saying? We love ourselves through this experience because how we view our bodies and how we interact with our sexual experiences becomes so important, especially for me as a person who is in his early 20s and heck, anybody. And so, fundamentally, I realized that the way we approach this has to come from a very basic point of view. How do we view ourselves? Because how do we, with a lot of compassion and love for ourselves, take ourselves through this emotional sexual roller coaster that is our 20s? And I quickly realized that we are riddled with so much shame, so much ignorance, like we don't know hatujui vitu mingi. And also, like, we have a lot of I don't want to call them problems, but a lot of things that are hindering us at a very basic level. For example, for me, it was how I view my body. So, we live in an age where so many people have so many opinions on how you're supposed to look, how your body is supposed to look, how your body is not supposed to look, and they keep changing. Kila wakati, kila wakati, kila wakati, inabadilika nini nini nini. So I don't particularly, me personally, being plus size. Should I even call myself plus size? Being plus size, I feel like getting certain comments here and there from people, suggesting that, oh, I should lose some fat, I should, go to the gym, nini nini. And I recently interacted with a creator on TikTok. He said that when he was young, ye pia alikuwa fat and chubby, but then he alikuwa anapenda kuwatch sana anime, and he really wanted to be like those muscular characters wenye wanakuanga kwa anime. So aliingia kwa gym akafanya that work nini 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 nini, and I realized, wait, everybody has like their own valid reaction to how society ama other people perceive their body. Like, there are people who, like him, would choose to go in there because they have this personal desire to look this kind of way and to, you know. But then there are other people, another strain of people who are like, you know what, I don't think I need to change myself fundamentally. I need to work on me being okay with myself, because I have never, at least I do not recall, having or wanting to look a certain type of way. And so I feel like along the journey, I am still learning and inventing ways to be able to cope, or rather balance, the opinions of other people, because those people can be very loud. They can be very loud, like they know that you're not supposed to look this way, nini, 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 nini. And most of the time, these people are projecting. And I feel like, as I was in this journey of being more okay with myself, of infusing a lot of self-compassion in my mind and in the way I talk to myself, I realized I began to have some sort of pity towards these people, because hate, you cannot direct hate to someone unless you have it. Like, there used to be some methali, sijui ilikuwa inasema something like achezaye na tope. Yeah, ilikuwa achezaye na tope hurukiwa, something like that. So I realized, oh wait, these people are in themselves not okay with themselves. And you see, the thing is, even people who you expect to be okay with their bodies, or the way their body looks, are not okay, because someone somewhere decided that we're not supposed to be okay. Someone somewhere decided that, how dare you look differently. And so I remember one of these days, I was doing my morning journaling, nini nini, and then I just decided to become thankful for my body. Like, I I recorded a sort of note or something, should I call it a note, about how I love my body. The fact that I love, the tiny things that I love about my body. Because if I am able to find a few things, it's gonna get me to a place where I'm able to love the whole thing. And it's not, and people think that loving it means that I have to now stay with it forever. You can't love it and still choose to change it. You can love it and still choose to maintain it. Like, it's not a given. So, and when you begin to show appreciation for your body, by saying it out loud, saying it, unasema tu, you know what, I love, for example, what I've come to love recently is that I have very amazing eyelashes. Like, najiangalianga mimi, I'm like, ish. I love my teeth. Like, meno zangu zimepangwa vizuri, and then like canines vile ziko sharp and they are white. I love my lips. Like, I love my cheeks. I love the way that my cheeks are full. I love my eyes. And so doing this is gonna slowly take you inakuwa na this, should I call it snowball effect, yenye inaanza ikiwa ndogo alafu inaenda inaanza kuwa kubwa. So yeah, that recently ndo imenifanya nikuwe able to reach a place where I am more accepting and more loving of my body. Another thing is treating my body well. For example, sleeping vizuri, getting well rested. Nikisikia nimechoka, I go rest. Nikisikia like I need movement, going on walks, dancing. It doesn't have to be the gym alone, but that is also included kwa wale wenye wanataka. Um, Dressing in clothes that feel comfortable to me. Like, recently I picked up a hobby in crocheting, so I make myself hats. Like, I made myself a scarf. Like, things that when I put on my body makes me feel pretty. Uh I also got new specs that I feel look good on me, and this is a tiny way that is also helping me become more accepting of my body. And I feel learning to become okay with ourselves is, no, this is weird. I started to talking about sexual experiences, but then nimefika naongelea kuhusu body positivity. How well? So yeah,